He swore she was out of his life forever, but then, out of nowhere, they were caught together again. That's right. Wizard Liz, the same woman who exposed Landon for cheating while she was pregnant, was suddenly spotted walking right beside him. Same airport, same luggage, same calm stride, as if nothing had ever happened. And it wasn't just anywhere. This was Nice, France, a place for honeymoons and luxury vacations, not accidental reunions. When that short clip started circulating, jaws dropped, because after all the betrayal, all the public drama, why were they shoulder to shoulder like nothing had changed? But then, the story took a darker turn. The video vanished. The person who posted it didn't just delete the clip, they locked their entire profile. No warning, no explanation. If there was nothing going on, why erase it? Why run from it? That silence spoke louder than any words, and what came next made the whole thing spiral. Liz uploads a sleek Instagram story, a hallway shot drenched in golden light, thick carpet underfoot, the unmistakable vibe of a high-end hotel. Hours later, Landon drops his own story. Different caption, different vibe, but in the corner of his frame, fans spotted the detail that gave it all away, a folded flyer from the Dorchester Spa. The Dorchester isn't just a hotel, it's London's crown jewel, a 5-star landmark for royals, billionaires, and movie stars. And now, maybe for two exes who swore they'd never be caught together again. When people pulled up photos of the Dorchester's hallways, it was a perfect match. Same archways, same patterns, same walls.
It says pregnancy belly in the evening, and you can see she's in this hallway that looks to be a hotel hallway. Now, in the same day, Landon posted the story about blessing people, giving money back, whatever. I wasn't paying attention to his text. I was paying attention to that piece of paper right there. Now, if you flip the image, let's zoom in and you'll see the Dorchester Spa. Now, this right here is the Dorchester Hotel in London, and the Dorchester Spa is located within it. So it's signed, yours sincerely, the Dorchester Spa. This looks like a flyer that they leave in your hotel room to tell you about their services. Now, let me remind you of the hallway of the hotel, presumably where this is staying. And let's now look at the hallway of the Dorchester, the corridor.
So this wasn't just about being in the same city. This was about being under the same roof. And then Liz stepped in with her side of the story. She called the airport video fake. She denied being back with Landon, but listen carefully to what she actually said. She never denied seeing him. She explained it away instead, claiming the only reason they'd ever appear together was because of her pregnancy. She needs him at ultrasounds. She needs his financial support. She even admitted she's considering moving across the ocean so they can co-parent more easily. On Instagram, she doubled down. Her words were sharp. Not in a relationship. Will not be. I wish him happiness with someone else. But in the very next breath, she made it clear he still pays her expenses and still has a role in her daily life. It's the kind of contradiction you can't ignore.
Just denied the rumors that she and Landon are back together. And here's what she had to say. She posted this on her story and she said, not in a relationship, will not be, this is fake. I don't want to keep addressing this BS every time it happens. I wish him a lot of happiness with someone else. She then said, just because someone cheated doesn't mean he shouldn't be present or supportive during the pregnancy, attend ultrasound appointments, pay for whatever I need, and help me figure out a new place to live so we can co-parent without my child needing to go 18 hours to see their dad. Even legal stuff needs to be figured out. Even the baby, where the baby will be born, needs to be figured out. I wish I could never see him again, never talk to him again, and act like none of this ever happened. Unfortunately, I need to put my child's needs first.
And for someone like Liz, it hits even harder, because Wizard Liz isn't just a name. It's a brand built on self-respect, independence, and cutting off anyone who disrespects you. Her videos, her speeches, her quotes, they all circle back to one thing, walking away without hesitation. Yet here she is, tied to Landon through money, pregnancy, and now possibly hotel hallways. For her fans, it was a gut punch. Because if the woman who tells millions to go cold and never look back is still connected to the very man she warned others to avoid, what does that say about her message? And this isn't the first time the cracks have shown. For months, whispers followed her about whether her independence was as strong as she claimed. She always denied relying on Landon. She always said she had her own career, her own income, her own path. But now, in her own words, she admits the truth. Landon is still covering her bills. It's not the only mixed signal either. In one moment, she insists money isn't everything. In another, she says it's the foundation of every relationship. One clip shows her laughing at men who bring nothing to the table. Another has her admitting Landon's money is part of why he's still in the picture. And then there's the engagement ring, that $100,000 diamond Landon once gave her. She sold it, donated the money to single moms. At the time, it felt like the final blow, a mic drop goodbye. But now, as she floats between denial and dependence, that act feels less like closure and more like another dramatic twist. Meanwhile, Landon isn't exactly hiding in the shadows. He hasn't scrubbed Liz from his Instagram. He hasn't erased their past. Instead, he's posting quotes about blessings, acting like a man who knows he still has a seat at the table. Whether it's strategy or hope, one thing is clear: he hasn't let go. So what's really happening here? Is this co-parenting in disguise? Is this a quiet reconciliation? Or is this simply the messy truth that life doesn't always match the brand you sell to the world? Because that's the real story. The polished version of Wizard Liz, the woman who cuts ties and never looks back, is colliding with reality. And reality looks like late-night texts, financial ties, and a pregnancy that binds them together whether she wants it or not. The longer this plays out, the harder it becomes for her to convince people she's the same fearless woman she claims to be. Every contradiction chips away at the image. Every deleted video, ever,